Yo guys, what's up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Ckay. I'm so happy to be in your faces again. It's for the close of day. I'm sure you guys like. I don't think there's any Nigerian at the moment who will not be happy with the fact that they are going to their houses at this point. This is nothing short but joy. Anyways, guys, I want to welcome you guys to Go to Life. This is where I bring you up because of the music across the country. Straight up today, we'll begin with BURNA Boy. But that boy has promised us, and yes, he has delivered. 5 o'clock exactly today, he dropped the video for Roller Coaster featuring J Balvin on that one. Amazing video, amazing video. About 3 minutes, 25 seconds video, and then came through editing, picture qualities, coloring, whatever it was that a video needs to have on this one. This video added 110%. Amazing one. Trust us. I won't be surprised if in coming days, Roller Coaster start doing good numbers because on this project, on this video, they did a very amazing job on this one. Moving on, we saw at the point where he came out to announce that he's going to be featuring or going to be performing at the UEFA Champions League final at Istanbul and Turkey, talking about a stadium of about 75,000 capacity and expanded to about 80,000 capacity. Big one for Burna Boy, and then also headline that one. We're so happy. We Afrobeat, the fact is we're so happy for him on that one, and then we wish him the best as he continues on that one. We saw where he was being dragged over the weekend where he came out and talked about the American thingy where he said coming from a place where he was just saying um, Americans basically, yeah, they have like set of people who make up Americans. We have the Latinos, we have the Black Americans, we have the Chinese Americans, Italian Americans, and then he's saying every other arms of these Americans they are treated with respect because a Chinese American understands that he has a Chinese government that backs him up and everything. But he's saying African Americans, Black Americans, they forgot their roots, they forget where they are from, and then the community actually came strong for him, saying no, they don't like what he said, and they dragged him seriously. He came out to defend himself, saying, "It is sad to see that in 2023, there are still such black people who would prefer we stay divided and conquered. Maybe it's my accent or something, but I never said you are African and not American. I also did not say Africa is part of heaven. You deserve all the lands and reparations you want from America, and I'm 100% in support of that." He went further saying, "All I've ever done is try to make you understand that you have African too, that loves you, and I believe coming together as brothers and sisters is the only way forward for us black people worldwide." He went further saying, you work against the progress of our people worldwide if your goal is to keep us divided. Actually, saying all of that actually makes sense. But then some folks actually feel like, nah, they came for him saying no, he shouldn't have said what he said at the time. Moving on, we saw where they dropped snippet talking about Burna Boy and Metro Bombing dropped snippet to that song they're about to release. Amazing one, amazing one. Obviously, this song will do good in terms of numbers and charts. Obviously, a very beautiful one, and we can't wait for it to come out. Talking about Burna Boy Love Damini album has now surpassed 622 million streams on Spotify. 622 million streams. That's a big one, big one, big one for Burna Boy. And then we clap for him on that one. A very big one for him. And we wish him the best as he continues on this run. Now, Victony as the next guy on the news. So at the point where after the accident thingy, he actually had to go for surgery where I was going to be away for about 3 months thereabout. And then, according to him, that was going to be the final surgery, and people were really so happy knowing the fact that I'm going to be expecting Victony back to music business as soon as possible. We saw where he came out on Friday saying recovery is going on well, and then he said on Wednesday, talking about 22nd of March 2023, is going to drop something for us, and people are really waiting to see what he want to drop. What I should have is the fact that before even there, we saw where he dropped this one and the Outlaw EP, the deluxe, the deluxe for the EP, which had about at the moment had just 3 tracks out of 9, so we're looking for 6. I'm looking for 6 track which are yet to release. We have everything Soweto remix, then Chop and Slide remix, and then for the Soweto remix, yeah, that is the conversation. We've heard like a lot back and forth. This person is there, this person is there. The question is for Victony, who are you putting on this song? Because at the point we saw where Omale actually adds his own verse to the song where it was an amazing one. Omale actually sang to it, and at this point people were convinced that Omale is that person on the news. Do you understand? But then not too long we saw where Olamide actually came out to say, we have it done Toliver on the news and on the remix. We saw where Muyiwa when he's talking about Thames manager came out to say Soweto remix, Victony, Don Toliver, and then mouth sealed. So the question is, who is that mouth sealed of a person? So now we know it has moved past Somali. We're now Don Toliver, another person who is mouth sealed. For Muyiwa, that is Thames manager. Does it mean Thames is on the album? That's the conversation we're actually talking about. Moving on, we saw Whiskey and Victony were in the space vibing to the song, and it's looking as though they've also worked on this song and they're expecting a project. So it's making everybody confused. Who are you really working on this project? Moving on, we saw where just when we were seeing the conversation of all of that, saying this person, that person, this person, that person. Just hours ago, we saw CK the CK version of the song of Soweto where he dropped his own verse to it, and now we are all confused. So Victony, who are you having on the Soweto remix? I think you are tired of all of these things. So Soweto, just come and tell us this is who I am having on this Soweto remix. We're tired of who guessing who is not there, who is there. So come and tell us who is the person that you are having on the remix. Now to the last guy in the news, we have Falz the bad guy. We saw the point where it dropped. Him and Zoro came through with that one they call Naira to Pounds. Amazing one for both of them. Falz is an indigenous rapper who understands how to flow with beats and how to communicate his words through music and all of that. We saw where and then to add to that, I found that person was actually be an advocate of good governance. Trust me, always an advocate, talking about stuff, and at the end of his life, he always come out talking about all of that. And he actually won like the out of Nigerians. So now we saw where he came out to say, when we're talking to Jide Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, he said, when we refused to leave the street in October 2020, we were referred to as recalcitrant NSAS youth that just wanted to make trouble. Then he said, 2 years after a panel made recommendations regarding those cases, they have still not been implemented. So he's saying, Jide Sanwo-Olu, please implement all you have promised us. So where he came out to say, it's about election time, everybody should come out and vote. And according to me, it was like, enough of my vote will not count, enough of my vote will not do this. So come out and vote. That vote can actually make a big difference. We saw where he had this interview and then he said, we spoke about social bully, bigot channel of that, saying um, for some of his colleagues who have received bashing online, who have received every trolling online, where they came out to support the candidate because they believe he's from this particular tribe or something. He's saying they deserve all of what they are getting, the bashes and the trolling. But he's saying for you, that person who just support a candidate because you like the person, he's saying social bully is really not the best way to go. But then, if you are doing it because you're supporting because it's from a tribe or because it's from a particular sector of life or something, he's saying you deserve all you are getting because we have moved past that stage where we choose a person because it's a Yoruba or an Igbo man or an Hausa man. We choose the person because we know he can do the job regardless of where he's from. We saw where he came out again recently to say, if there's anything I've been doing in the last couple of days, it is weeding, removing people that have shown themselves to be evil for my space. Then he said, Twe, with the old vomit thingy. Over the weekend, we saw where the APC, talking about Babajide Sanwo-Olu, won the governorship election of Lagos State, and for thousands of persons, they felt like no, that was not the result. We saw where someone came out to say, "Thank you, Lagosians. I'm deeply humbled and grateful for the overwhelming support and trust of the good people." So he came out and said, "Lagos, thank you for voting me in." And then we saw Falz immediately making a response back to that, saying, "You were not re-elected. You selected yourself. Everybody saw it unfold. You are only deceiving yourselves." Falz was that person who, at the moment, is the only one we trust to say stuff like this. So he's saying you were not elected, you only brought yourself back into power. That is what Falz have come out to say concerning the Lagos State election that happened over the weekend. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one. We come to catch you guys on the very next one. As we go, be careful